Hi, I'm Levy. I'm going to talk about Animal Farm by George Orwell today. It's first published in 1945 in England, 1946 in the United States. It's about the Manor Farm, and the animals on Manor Farm have become very unhappy. They're overworked for very little rewards, and often mistreated by Mr. Jones, who is their master, and the other farmhands. One night, the old boar gets them together and tells them about his vision of a world where humans no longer have power and animals rule themselves. And he gets them all riled up, and they start talking about this rebellion, though they put nothing into action right away. One night, Mr. Jones gets very, very drunk. The animals don't get fed for a whole day, and it turns into the last straw for them. They won't stand for any more of this treatment, and they go ahead and have this rebellion, and they successfully run the humans out of the farm, and they rename Manor Farm into Animal Farm. And they establish these rules for themselves, where everyone is equal, and the rest can be summarized into 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. And they are able to live very happily in a very cooperative society where everyone is working for the common good. The pigs decide that they're going to take leadership over the group because they are the most clever, and they're able to come up with these sophisticated plans. However, power does corrupt, and so eventually the pigs start manipulating the other animals and recreating histories until the other animals buy into the superiority of the pigs. And they just start manipulating and twisting things until in the end you can't even tell the difference between the farm, the way it was run under Mr. Jones, and the farm now that it's run under the pigs. As far as censorship history goes, it was banned in Russia and all countries that were under Soviet rule in the beginning because it was an anti-communist, they saw it as an anti-communist book. In 1991 it was banned in Kenya for criticizing corrupt leaders, which is a little telling there. And in 2002, it was banned from schools in the United Arab Emirates because it had some depictions of things that were against Islamic and Arab values, namely alcohol drinking and pigs, because pigs are unclean animals in that culture. In America, I was actually expecting some Red Scare connections, but I didn't find any history until the 1960s. And indeed, it was banned because it was promoting communist values. That one little period where everyone's living happily in a socialist system, very, very brief, but that's the reason why it was banned in America. There's nothing really new I can add to the narrative and the discussion about Animal Farm. Orwell originally intended it to be a comment on totalitarianism and a warning on how a socialist system can quickly turn into a totalitarian system, and it was effective. He definitely achieved his goals, and that's all I can add to it, really. Next time, I picked up this bracelet again, and I found something interesting. That is a charm for Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I've been following this book for this project. It's called 120 Banned Books. It's a great book. If you're following along the project, I would consider getting it. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland is not included in that book. However, it's on the bracelet. So it would be unacceptable to not include the book in this project. So next time, that is what we're doing. We're doing Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Alright, so I'll talk to you later.